Hey everybody, welcome back to Collectibles Chat. I am glad you're here. My name's Matt Russell and I'm your host, and I hope you have enjoyed what you've been seeing with this profit challenge. We are on 1992 Upper Deck Baseball, and this is going to be the final day of the challenge. Probably started with about 20, $25 invested in the box. I mean, it wasn't much. Had it for a good while. And I think we're pretty close to getting our money back out of that. But what we're looking for today are some of the big stars of the 90s, like Ken Griffey Jr. Did pull one of those in the last video on Tuesday. We're looking for Sammy Sosa. We're looking for Ricky Henderson. We're looking for um, who else was some of the big stars then? Jose Canseco was in there. We've got some of those. We pulled a Nolan in the last video, and you'll have to go back and watch that one if you haven't already. But the big thing that we're looking for is the Ted Williams auto. Now, the chances of getting that auto pretty slim, probably less than that. But it is fun to open these packs and chase those. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and jump into this. I hope that you saw the unboxing video from yesterday, because those are some pretty cool stuff we got off of eBay and whatnot. But we had to skip a day so we could finish up the challenge. So I hope you're enjoying this and ready to see what we've got coming forward today in this video. So I'm gonna pull up the other camera now. Let's see if I can get it over here. And we're going to start opening some of these packs. So you can see got this many to open today. I think it's probably around 13 packs or so. And let me get these out of the way. We're going to get started here with pack number one. Maybe we'll find some of those big cards today. We did pull a rookie last time, and it was a pretty good rookie. But let's see what we can find today. Javi Ortiz, Barfield, and once again, the cards are just all over the place, upside down, turned around. Normally you would think that would be great, but it makes for a really long, hard video. Dennis Eckersley, we pulled him in the last video. Ken Caminetti, Robbie Thompson, Jay Bell, Val Wilson. Here's one of the star rookies, Willie Banks. And turnaround card, 92 prospect, Carlos Rodriguez. Okay. So in the last video, you saw we pulled some of these. Um, what were they called? Let's see if I can find one here. They were cards like this. They were called the Diamond Skills, like the best athlete cards. And we found a whole bunch of those. We found like the best outfielder, the best infielder. And it seemed like they were back to back in all the packs, but then we stopped. So let's see what today entails. Greg Harris, Gerald Perry, Fossis, Brent Smith, Chuck Grimm. There's Bobby Thigpen, David Wells, Randy Milligan. I thought that was kind of cool with him checking out the camera in the back. Good photo shot there. Sam Horn, star rookie Roger Salkeld, and the turnaround card Bob Wickman prospects. Okay, pack number three. Duncan. Here's Chris Gwynn. Now this is Tony Gwynn's brother, and pretty cool little photo here. The Dodgers, Chris Gwynn, and Jeffrey's there on third base. Corey Snyder, There's another Jose. We pulled it in the last video. Jimmy Jones. Oh, no, we've got a different one here. Heroes of Baseball Royal Stadium. It seemed like all we were getting before were Pittsburgh Pirates, but you can kind of see that kind of nice little sticker for somebody. Dan Pasqua, he said he was safe. Cal Daniels, Jim, Kirk Gibson. Now, Kirk Gibson was a big star player back in the day. He played a lot with the Dodgers. And Cordera, David McCarthy prospect, and we skipped the Henneman card. Okay. At number 4. I was thinking Kirk Gibson played with somebody else too. Let's see. Played with the Tigers. That's right. So he was with the Tigers. He played with the Dodgers for a couple of years, and now he's with the Royals. Okay, Jeff Shaw, Scott Terry, Matt Young, Lefferts. There's Kent Herbeck. Mookie Wilson, always a great player. With the Blue Jays here, he played for the Mets for a long time. He'd been in the league for 12 seasons, 274 batting average. Pretty good. Pretty good over the time. There's Alfredo Griffin, Isaiah Quindo, Manuel Lee, Gary Pettis, Arthur Rhodes on the star rookie, and the prospect is Rico Brogna. Brogna. Unfortunately, most of these prospects that you see in here, I've never heard of. I don't know what happened with them. If they were considered, top prospects, where did they go? I have no idea. Danny Darwin, Rex Hudler, Tim Nehring. Okay, here's a good one. Carlton Fisk. Um, Carlton Fisk. Yeah, that's what I thought. He is not playing catcher there. What position is he playing? Is that first base? Or is that potentially third base? But yeah, Carlton Fisk is a catcher. So, and that's what it even says right there. I don't know where he was playing that day. Sounds odd, or seems odd that being a catcher, they would take a picture of him playing a different base. Thomas Howard, Candelaria, Devon White, Wilkins. Here's Eddie Murray. Long season in the majors, 15 years, averaged 292. So he was a big time slugger too. Dave Stieb, Gomez. There's Roberto Alomar. This is his 4th-year card. Oh, look at this one. There is Andre Dawson, I think. Oh, Shonen Dunston. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they look kind of alike, but Dawson played for the Expos. I was thinking he played for the Cubs there for a minute too. Maybe not. No, he did play for the Cubs because there he is. There he is on the checklist. Team leader in home runs and RBIs, but yet they put Shonen Dunston on the card. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. And then Sean Green on the prospect. Have you guys heard of any of these prospects? I'm curious. Put it in the comments if you have. I watched a ton of baseball back in the 90s, and I don't remember any of these prospects. There's Danny Darwin. Okay, so we're starting to get some repeats here. Randy Reddy. We got I think a sticker in here too. Curtis Wilkinson. There's Fred McGriff. Charlie O'Brien. Okay, we pulled the Cubs this time. Heroes of Baseball, Wrigley Field, the Cubs. Like I said, I thought for a while all we were going to get were Pirates stickers. There's Trammell, Caskell, Ron Kirkovitz. Our rookie is Reggie Sanders. Okay, I've heard of Reggie Sanders. And Manny Ramirez. Okay, that's a good prospect. Good looking card, too. Manny Ramirez. We'll put him right there. Okay, so there's one prospect out of all of these packs that I've actually heard of. Maybe that's all I need to do is say, you know, I don't know who half these guys are. But here we go. Sid Fernandez, Norm Charlton, longtime pitcher. Um, he started in 87, I guess. There's Luke Whitaker, Kevin Brown, Paul Gibson, pitcher for the Tigers. Ron Gant for the Braves. That's a cool little card. Mike Flanagan, Al Newman, Tony Fernandez, Terry Mulholland. There's Greg Gadney for the Twins. Tim Tuffle. This is cool. Look at this. This is Dave Winfield, 400 Club. Padres, the Yankees, and the Angels. Winfield's 400th. I guess that's his home run, right? Dave Winfield was an extraordinary athlete at the University of Minnesota. He earned the distinction of being drafted by four different leagues: the NBA by the Atlanta Hawks, the ABA, which is American Basketball Association, I believe, by the Utah Stars, the NFL by the Minnesota Vikings, and Major League Baseball by the San Diego Padres. Padres. He drove 400 over the field wall, helping the Angels turn the tables in a 7-4 victory. He enters the 92 season 23rd on the all-time list and only one behind Duke Snyder's 407. That's pretty cool. We'll put him right there. Mr. 400. And then Steve Hosey on the prospect. I think I pulled a Dave Winfield rookie card the other day out of this collection I'm going through right now. It's pretty cool. Cheeto Martinez, Kevin Morton, Merced, Roberto Kelly, Mitch Williams, Steve Buechele. There's Ramon Martinez. We pulled the card the other day that had him and Pedro on the same card. Tom Pagnozzi, Rob Deere. Oops. Pete Incaviglia. I don't know if I pronounced it right. Delano DeShields. Okay. Pretty cool player for. Oh, look at this. Welcome to the Chop Shop. Dave Justice on the checklist. And who is our prospect? Rondell White. Prospect for the Expos. Okay, 5 more packs to go. Shurik, Bessinger. There's Bobby Witt. That's senior, by the way. Bobby Witt Jr. is playing now. But Bobby Witt Sr., Gary Templeton, Cerruti, or Wes Chamberlain, Dave or Dante Bichette, father of Bo Bichette, I believe. I think that's right. There's Matt Noakes, Jose Uribe. Okay, this is a good one. Vince Coleman, awesome player for the Mets. He also played for, I think he was drafted by the Cardinals, right? Yeah, he played by the for the Cardinals originally, and 264 batting average over 6 years. Okay, here's Big Frank Thomas. Now this is a big card for this set 92. That is his second year card. 321 batting average in 2 years. Joe Girardi, Not sure who that is for Cincinnati. Rob Dibble. And then a prospect from the Dodgers, Paul Mondesi. A roll Mondesi. 4 packs to go. Okay. Got a little trash on my hand. I've I've been putting these sleeves on cards, and you peel this off, that stuff is sticky. It gets everywhere. So had one floating around. Armando Reynoso. Here's another one, back to back. Armando Reynoso, pitcher for the Braves. Gary Redus. There, Tim Raines. That's a good card. Tim Raines. 13 seasons in Major League Baseball, average 298. Big powerhouse. There's Zane Smith, Terry Shumpert, Kevin Moss. He was a pretty big player back in the day, too. This is his second year card. Let's see what he was batting. Well, yeah, he started off pretty slumpy. He was 231 over 2 years. There's Dick Schofield. There's Andy Van Slyke. Here's Cal Ripken Jr. Nice card. Nice pull there. Cal Ripken Jr. Devon White. Here is that Biggio? Craig Biggio on the Houston Astros card on the checklist. That's kind of cool. And Ryan Halbitzel. Never heard of him for the Cubs. Prospect. Okay, 3 more packs. Mike Messina, Pete Schwartz, Walt Terrell, Ormer, Donnie Hill, Scott Scudder, Tim Tuffle. This is the pack full. Okay, we break it here. Lee Smith. I'm going to say the pack full of people with first and last name starting with the same letter. Mike Benjamin. Okay, this is a good one. Haven't pulled Greg Jeffries out of here yet. I saw him on the back of a card a while ago. And Randy Johnson right behind him. I think what do they call Randy Johnson, the big unit. And Greg Maddux behind him. Wow. 3 back to back with Pedro. No, Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray on the Dodgers checklist. That's pretty cool. And then the prospect of Dimitri Young. 2 more packs. Kevin Morton. Cheeto Martinez. There's Jack Clark. That's nice. Wilson Alvarez. Wally Whitehurst. What is he doing? Watering the fans. Roger McDowell. Roger McDowell. Prankster. Wally Backman. John Olerud. Pretty cool little picture. Jeff Ennis. Here's a good one. Gary Carter. We pulled him earlier. We'll put him right here. Oh, and Barry Bonds. Nice card, Barry Bonds. This is his 6th year in the majors, but we'll put him there. Anyway, Ben McDonald, Ryan Bowen, and who is this? Fred McGriff on the Padres, and Dave Nielsen on the Prospects. Guys, we're on the final pack. Can we have some final pack magic? Give me a Ted Williams auto. Boy, that would just make my day. Norm Charlton, Sid Fernandez, Dave Parker, one of my all-time favorites, but he played with the Pirates for so many years. 19 years. Wow, 19 years in the majors. He played with the Brewers, the Angels, the Blue Jays, the Athletics, the Reds, and started with the Pirates. Eric Hansen, Scott Sanderson, Brian Downing, Joe Girardi again. He played 3 years up to that point. Kyle Reed. There's Kevin Mitchell. Let's see what Kevin Mitchell's batting average was. So this was 7 seasons in the major leagues, 275 batting average. Pretty good. Okay, there's Dwight Gooden. Here's Craig Biggio on his card. We've got the Williams, but no autograph. There is Williams Hall of Fame, Baseball Heroes, no autograph. Oh well. And is this oh, what's his name? I know he played for the Cardinals for the longest time. Willie McGee. There we go, Willie McGee. And Mark Waller's on the prospect. So decent prospect to end with Mark Waller's. We got some good cards today. We got Thomas Eckersley, Greg Jeffries, Carlton Fisk, Gary Carter, Randy Johnson. This is Dave Winfield when he hit his 400th home run. That is Sean Dunston. Cal Ripken Jr. We got the Manny Ramirez prospect. Also picked up, who was the other prospect we picked up here? Mark Waller's. I think I might have. Here we go. Mark Waller's prospect. Here's a Dave Justice, Canseco, Dwight Gooden, Vince Coleman, Jack Clark, Barry Bonds, Greg Maddux, Tim Raines, and Kirk Gibson. And then we picked up the two daddies of the league, of the players playing now, Bobby Witt and Dante Bichette. I think Dante is Bo Bichette's dad, and Bobby Witt is Bobby Witt Jr.'s dad. I think that's correct. So we picked up some pretty good cards today. I hope you guys enjoyed um, the video today, and if you did, please go in and make sure that you like the video, and also please subscribe to our channel. We're trying to grow the channel. We're trying to build it up a little bit, and we hope you guys enjoy what you see here on Collectibles Chat. Please make sure you tune in tomorrow for our second, officially third, I guess, but our second hobby interview. And I am so excited about that. Can't wait to see you then. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Have a good day, everybody.